This week, we get the lowdown on the changes coming to the Festival Bay Mall.
And then we join Disney in celebrating 50 years of It's a Small World.
Plus the latest theme park news, a new giveaway, and more. It's all happening right now.
This week's show is brought to you by Theme Park Connection, where you can buy, sell, and trade Disney items. Visit their showroom right here in Orlando or online at themeparkconnection.com.
Mouse Fan Travel is our preferred travel agent for theme parks, cruises, and exotic destinations. For a free quote with no obligation, visit mousefantravel.com.
Undercover Tourist is our recommended supplier of online discount tickets to Disney World, Universal, and other Orlando area attractions. For the best deals and planning tips, go to undercovertourist.com or find them on Facebook and Twitter.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the show. I'm Banks.
And I'm JeniLynn.
So what do you want to talk about this week?
Attractions and stuff. You?
Yeah, attractions, theme park news and stuff.
Cool.
This is awkward. I thought you had something specific to talk about.
Well, I thought you had something specific to talk about.
Yeah, I did my part by welcoming everyone to this week's episode of the show.
You do that every week.
Yeah, and then you bring up something specific to talk about.
Well, why does it always have to be me?
Because you're so much better at this than I am.
Oh, thanks. Hey, wait a minute. Stop deflecting this back on me.
Darn, I really thought that would work.
I bet you did. Fine. I have something for us to talk about.
Perfect. I knew you would. What is it?
News in the queue.
You clever girl.
First up this week, we have a new update from Universal's Wizarding World of Harry Potter expansion.
The big news is that the iconic Night Bus, a triple-decker purple bus from the series, has been spotted on the other side of the construction walls.
The Night Bus was a transport for lost wizards to return to the Wizarding World, and while it's not expected to move around, it may feature some sort of interactive element.
Other new additions include signage for Grimmauld Place and other Harry Potter locations, new trees and plants, a possible food service building, and more.
For photos and video, be sure to check out our blog.
I was over there to get some of the video of it, and it's that whole London waterfront area looks like I would imagine that waterfront area will probably open up before Diagon Alley even opens up, just so they can get guest flow into that area, open up the space a little bit more, but still keep the inside closed until they're ready to open it up. It looks pretty much ready. The grass is there, the trees are there, concrete looks to be laid, and just a little cleaning. Maybe they can take those walls down.
Any day now, hopefully.
I hope so. Now, moving over to Disney, a list of tribute bands that will be performing at Epcot's Sounds Like Summer concert series has just been released.
The concert series begins June 8th and runs through July 20th, featuring a different band each week.
You'll find acts paying homage to the Eagles, Journey, the Beach Boys, Boston, Bee Gees, Bon Jovi, and U2.
I love this concert series.
Yeah, I've never actually really gone out to see this concert series before.
What?
No, I never have.
All right, well, that needs to be on your to-do list.
Maybe I should do. What's your favorite band to see? What's your favorite?
Well, I like the Bee Gees.
Bee Gees?
I mean, that might be a little odd.
I might like to go see the Beach Boys. I once saw the real Beach Boys in concert years ago, so I've always been a fan of their music. So.
Well, get on out there.
All right.
Okay, if you do head out to Epcot with Banks to enjoy the summer concert series, you now have a new option to end your day.
Beginning today and running through September, guests have the opportunity to enjoy a special after-hours wind-down party. Wind, not wine. Wind down party featuring appetizers and drinks.
Everyone got all excited.
I know. All the 2Ds kind of make it hard to
Well,
explain.
the parties begin right after illuminations, and they give guests the chance to relax before having to head to the exit.
The cost is $35 per person, and the events take place Thursday through Sunday from 9:20 to 11 p.m.
For reservations, visit disneyworld.com/spring or call 407-WDW-DINE. Admission to Epcot is required.
This is, they really seem to be having all these cool little nighttime Epcot offerings nowadays. You have the dessert party for illuminations. Now you've got this. You can just kind of relax, get a nice little appetizer and drink to relax after a long day of walking.
I think it's a great idea. Also a very creative way to milk you of a little bit more of your money. But I do like the idea of having something to do after illuminations to just kind of settle in a little more before you have to exit, especially because after illuminations is when there's that massive exodus, and it can be very, very stressful at times.
I hate those herd situations. But here's the thing.
I might be willing to pay $35 just to avoid that.
And I gotta imagine, because they say it's going to run through September, and that's going to be right around the time when Food and Wine Festival starts. So I would think that they probably would want to extend this into Food and Wine, because it is all about food and drinks.
Well, you never know. If they get a good response to it, that might be something we can expect to see.
Yeah. Finally this week, do you have a good pitching arm? Then you could win $1 million in Disney's new $1 Million Arm Pitching Contest.
The contest is being held to celebrate the opening of Disney's $1 Million Arm, a new film based on the true story about two men who went from never throwing a baseball to getting a major league tryout.
Wow, male or female amateurs are invited to qualify at Walt Disney World, Disneyland, or the Tribeca Family Festival in New York City.
The top qualifiers who throw the fastest fastball from each location will be flown to California to compete for the top prize at the premiere of the movie.
Qualifying events take place April 25th and 26th. No purchase is necessary, and complete rules can be found at disney.com/pitching contest. I was going
to say, are you any good at pitching?
No, I cannot. I can't. No. I used to play baseball, like in the Little League, as a kid, but I've been playing so long, I don't think I could throw a fastball.
You're out for this one, huh?
I have no shot at $1 million. I'm gonna have to I'm probably better shot doing the lottery than winning this contest.
This is the one event that Banks is gonna not participate in.
Well, what about you?
Oh no, absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
I have no pitching ability whatsoever.
Well, we'll have to practice here. Do we have a ball over here we can practice
I'm very good at breaking bottles over people's heads, though.
I'd like to forget about that.
Welcome to Hidden Mickey of the Week. Today we'll go to Tomorrowland to Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin. There's a great side profile Hidden Mickey in this ride. You go through 3 different rooms during the first part of this ride. When you enter the room with lots of batteries, look to the left of the ride vehicle. You'll see a side profile of Mickey's head in the rear left under the words, "Initiate battery unload." So don't just look for the classic 3-circle Hidden Mickeys. Keep aware that there are side profile Mickeys all over Disney property.
Theme Park Connection offers a wide variety of pins, props, figurines, artwork, signs, decor, cast member exclusives, and other one-of-a-kind finds. Looking to sell your old collectibles? Theme Park Connection will buy them from you. Visit their showroom located minutes from Orlando International Airport or find them online at themeparkconnection.com.
Hey Banks, have you ever been to the Festival Bay Mall?
Oh, the one over on International Drive? No, I can't say I have, but I've heard it's pretty much half empty.
Well, apparently, that is all about to change.
You know what, we've heard this before.
True, but this time it might actually be different. There are new developers with some pretty big plans.
Interesting. What kind of plans are we talking about?
Well, we sent Andy out to see what he could dig up, and here's what he brought back for us.
Hey guys, so I came to Festival Bay to do some shopping today, but I think I'm a little late. Actually, they're renovating the whole location and turning it into the Diagon Marketplace. I don't know what that means yet, but I'm gonna go find out. I've lived here my whole life pretty much, and I remember Festival Bay from when it opened. Can you talk about why it never really worked?
Yeah, there were a handful of reasons why it didn't. I think when you look at this picture behind us, it's indicative of one of the major reasons. And if you look down here in this small corner that is that's outside of this larger rendering, it's Festival Bay, the Bay of Festival Bay, a concept that when I think when it was originally being designed, people look at it and say, oh, it's Orlando, it's water, and people get excited about that sort of water feature, but essentially what you did was created a 40,000 square foot pond at your front door. Then once you got in the center, you were asking them to walk around a circle, and people don't build circular malls for a reason. It doesn't allow for cross traffic very well. Essentially, people would come in the mall, they would turn right or turn left, go around the circle, end up back where they started, and figure they saw everything and walked out, never realizing that the center had 3 spokes with tenants that were, looking for business. So I think that the center died from the inside out. Those people on the inside that weren't getting the traffic started to fold up shop and leave. And as time wore on, that sort of disease spread throughout the rest of the shopping center to the point where you started to see, if you've been here for a long time, the anchors start to close. A lot of the restaurants that are out front start to close because all those people feed off traffic. So we take out the water. And if you go there today, the water's all gone, and a lot of the infrastructure for this roundabout is put in there. So now people can come in the main entry, drive right into this roundabout, go right up to the front door, drop their family off, go park their car, or we have valet parking that'll be available as well. There's 3 entry points for vehicles and a whole lot of entry points for pedestrians. So on weekends and evenings, it's very easy to block these off for vehicular traffic, and then this becomes essentially it's a 50,000 square foot performance space, whether it's concerts or food truck festivals, or all sorts of things that you can do that people are looking for outdoor venues, then they can do it here.
Can you talk a little bit more about some of the other anchor stores that are coming?
Sure. We have Revolutions Entertainment. Revolutions Entertainment's 45,000 square foot bowling alley, lounge bowling. It's going to be family friendly during the day with lots of video games for the kids, and then it transitions more to a lounge feel in the evening time, kind of like a King's Bowling, which opened up just down the way near the convention center. They also have a big sports bar grill with the the huge TV screen, projection screen for all the NFL games and all the other sporting events. So that'll be opening up in just past the grand opening. The rest of this, I should mention, the center is opening on October 16th. Everything you see here is opening on October 16th. Because of the elaborate nature of this build out, this is going to open up probably 60 days past that. Toby Keith is coming in, 20,000 square foot concert hall and restaurant, sort of a house of blues for country music, live music 5 nights a week. We have Berghoff coming in, which is an institution in Chicago. The big German beer hall, 20,000 square feet, 5,000 square foot beer garden. They're going to be brewing on site. It's something they don't do in Chicago. They're going to be doing it here. Very Bavarian Oktoberfest Munich feel to that as well. Bass Pro stayed. They renewed their lease. They're going to be here for a very long period of time. Cinemark recently renovated and added their XD theater, which is sort of their version of IMAX, and that was opened up just this past year. And I'm trying to think if there's anybody else. And Ron John is doing a brand new store for us as well. That's almost done. It should be open within the next 3 or 4 weeks.
And is somebody replacing a Van skate park?
We do have somebody coming in to replace Van Skate Park. It's called Radbourne Skate Park. They're out of New York, and they are still in the planning phases, so we're hoping that they can still make the opening for October, but we're pretty sure they will.
So we talked about a few of the anchor stores. Tell us about the rest of the mall.
Okay. Well, the rest of the project on the inside, if you imagine this mall is a big circle, as I mentioned before. Anything that's on the inside of the circle is being demolished, knocked down to the ground. The only thing that's going to stay in place are support beams in the roof. So it's still going to be enclosed, but everything that's been installed over the years, you mentioned you've been here for a while, you've seen it over many years, all the contrived Floridian pastels, cracked tile mosaic, little gingerbread pop-outs that they've done to sort of create the sense of whimsical, fantasy, which looks very tired at this point. That all comes out. We're going to leave the cement floor, we're going to stain it, polish it, seal it. Anything that's on the walls, it's going to be brick, it's going to be wood, it's going to be corrugated metal. So again, a sense of authenticity, this industrial feeling to a marketplace, which is going to include, as we look behind us, 165 of these marketplace units. Each one of these is about 300 square feet. It allows us the opportunity to get local vendors, whether it's artisans or artists, whether it's food vendors or traditional retail, people that want to have an opportunity to showcase their wares to a large audience. And if you imagine back to the anchors we're talking about, we're going to be bringing millions of people to this project. it gives them an ability to do that to that audience at a very, very low rate of entry. It's a lot of streetscapes, so if you can imagine a traditional mall, well, this wasn't a traditional mall, but a traditional mall, would be a racetrack, and you'd go up and down, and then, maybe it's 2 levels and the same thing either way. This is going to be something that allows you to meander throughout. We are going to have also digital reader boards or digital touchscreen directories. So if somebody knows where they want to go, if they've looked online, if they looked on our Facebook page, if they've looked at the OrlandoSentinel.com, they see somebody they really want to be associated with or go check out, they can go to this and then press a button and they'll see, okay, we're in Street 10, and then they'll look up and they'll see banners that are running down the course of the shopping center, and they'll go to Street 10 and they know they're there. It'll also be, beyond that, it'll be just a comfortable, open way to allow people to meander throughout. So there'll be, I think there's 26 different streets as part of phase 1, and 165, I think I may have mentioned, it's 165 booths in those 26 streets.
And when can we expect phase 2? About?
The later part, about the same time in 2015. So this phase 1 opens October 16th. We're expecting phase 2 to open up for holiday 15, so mid-November.
So there you have it, guys. The Diagon Marketplace, scheduled to open this October. Hopefully this is the renovation this area needs to revitalize.
The next time you plan a Disney vacation, book with a travel agency that's been specifically designated as an authorized Disney vacation planner. Unlike some other agencies, many of our agents' exclusive knowledge of Walt Disney World can help you get the most out of your vacation, and the assistance of our travel professionals can help you get a customized Disney vacation that's just right for you, your family, and your budget. Start planning your magical vacation today by visiting mousefantravel.com.
It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all.
Do you have a song stuck in your head?
Yeah, the tricky part about working in the theme parks is that you hear the catchiest music played on a loop over and 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 over again.
Yeah, that's very true. And few songs are catchier than It's a Small World, which celebrates its 50th anniversary this year.
That is right, and I was on hand to experience the 50th anniversary celebration and festivities and brought back this report. And as it turned out, I also brought back a song stuck in my head.
Well, Banks, there's a really easy way to get rid of songs that are stuck in your head.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you just have to let it go.
Okay.
Let it go. Don't hold it back anymore. Let it go. Let it go. Turn away and slam the door.
Turn away and walk away. You're very mean. Roll the clip. So I'm here at the Magic Kingdom to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the attraction It's a Small World. Debuted in April of 1964 at the New York World's Fair, and you can find it all around the world at Disney parks. We're going to head inside to the happiest cruise that ever sailed. I love these dolls here in the France section when they go, ooh la la. So a couple of the It's a Small World attractions, including the one at Disneyland in California, also include Disney characters throughout the attraction in their respective countries. Like you got, I think Aladdin and Jasmine would be here at this section. Woody would be in America. Lilo and Stitch in Hawaii. So that's a fun little touch that you can find only at certain of the It's a Small World attractions. So obviously, It's a Small World, the song is very, very iconic, written by the Sherman Brothers. This song means a little something special to me. I found out recently, preparing our crib for my baby Spencer when she arrives later this year, my mom sent me a little video of what I had in my crib as a baby. Those little things that kind of hang above crib, spin around, play a nice little song. Well, this was mine. So yes, I can confirm that It's a Small World was the very first song I ever heard in my life. That's pretty cool. It means so much to me that this ride was my first introduction to the world of Disney, and I guarantee you, Spencer's, this will be her first song as well. So if you ever get to make it out to Disneyland in California and see their version of It's a Small World during Christmas, they have a whole Christmas overlay they do to their attraction. The exterior has a beautiful light display you can actually see during the finale of Soarin' when you fly over Disneyland Park. So beautiful. And inside, they have a Christmas overlay where they put Christmas decorations throughout the ride and mix in some classic Christmas songs with the It's a Small World music. Definitely go out there and check that out during the holiday season. So this room, the finale room, is my favorite room of the whole ride. It takes all the elements from the last part of the rides. Each country is represented in this one room. Plus, this is the only room in the ride that has America in it. If you look over here at the end, you'll see a cowboy spinning his rope and an Indian banging the drum. The only representation of North America on this ride. How many costume pieces are located in this attraction?
Well, there's 289 dolls. Each doll has 2 costumes, complete costumes. So that's over 5,000 costume pieces. That includes all the jewelry, the hats, the shoes, stockings, all of it.
How often do you have to go in and maybe replace or wash a costume?
Well, we change them pretty regularly as the team goes through and checks in the mornings. We look and see if anything needs to is faded or has gotten dusty and needs to be cleaned.
Now, as you leave the attraction here, there's a lot of signs, different languages telling you goodbye, adios. Now, we have a feeling, rumors are that some of these are going to turn into screens in the future and be incorporated to My Magic Plus, to where if you're wearing your Magic Band through here, your name may appear on these screens. It's not confirmed yet, but we're hearing rumors about that. I think that'd be a really cool addition. What makes It's a Small World such a classic attraction for people 50 years later? Why are they still flocking to see this attraction?
I think it's the message that is told. Clearly the story is told through the music, and I think it's that message of harmony, peace, as told through the eyes of children around the world. I think that's a message that's probably more relevant to us today than even when it premiered 50 years ago, and it's something that we can all embrace, and we can all go back to a time when we were a child. Disney legend Mary Blair's design intent for the attraction, that it was a vision of the world as told through the eyes of children while creating a school craft project. But of course her beautiful stylings created a very simple but elegant attraction. And then when you add the exquisite musical story that the Sherman brothers created for us, which interesting was a challenge. It started as, they were going to use the different national anthems, but as you can imagine, the diversity of those melodies just did not work. So they created a very simple song that was easily translated into different languages. And so that way, everyone who goes through the attraction feels represented as they go through. It started out as being about the different nations, but today we really think of it as different regions. And so again, you might find a doll with a costume that's one specific country, but you also may find some that are composites, so that again, everyone sees themselves and feel like they're part of the story as well.
It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small, small world.
There's just one moon and one golden sun, and a smile means friendship to everyone. Though the mountains divide and the oceans are wide, it's a small world after all.
It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small, small world. It's a world of laughter, a world of tears. It's a world of hopes and a world of fears. There's so much that we share, and it's time we are aware. It's a small world after all. 世界は狭い。世界は同じ。世界は丸い。ただ一つ。
As our voyage on the happiest cruise that ever sailed comes to an end, I just want to wish It's a Small World a happy 50th anniversary. And here's to 50 more years of a song that will never get out of my head for the next week.
It's a small world after all. It's a small
This week's travel tip comes from UK viewer Bob Sangwell. He says that whenever there are two lines in an attraction, take the left line to get into the attraction sooner. The rationale being that American visitors, and many Europeans as well, are conditioned to move towards the right because of the way that we drive. Brits, on the other hand, are more likely to move towards the left. Since most visitors to the parks will be from a country that tends towards the right, it stands to reason that the right line will be more full more often. Since the best you can hope for is typically a 50-50 chance of picking the shorter line, you may as well give this tip a try.
Don't pay full price for your theme park tickets. Undercover Tourist gets tickets straight to your door for less than gate price. All tickets are new, authentic, and backed by one of the best refund policies. Our Disney tickets are RFID and FastPass Plus enabled and can be linked directly to My Disney Experience. Add a car rental and save up to 50% on your vacation package. Find the best day to visit each park and other planning tools at undercovertourist.com. Visit undercovertourist.com to buy your tickets today.
We had a pretty hard to identify sound in our contest last week.
You think so?
Yeah, I never actually even got it. Good job picking it. Did any of our viewers actually get it?
Well, thank you, and yes, they did. We have some pretty savvy fans out there.
So who won?
Well, our winner this week is Rick Munarez, who correctly identified this song from the Beetlejuice show at Universal Studios, the new revamped version.
Oh, that's it. I knew the song, but I didn't know where it was from. Now, he says that if he wins the comforter, he's going to party like it's 1999.
Ah, Prince reference, because it's a
There
Prince
we go.
song. I like that.
That's right. Well, congratulations, Rick. Be on the lookout for your prize from Theme Park Connection.
Now, this week's giveaway is a cool one. We've got a ESPN Wild World Sports cap here and a golf shirt from Walt Disney World Golf. It's really nice to be a perfect combo if you want to go hit the golf courses here at Walt Disney World, which are world class. And plus, we're going to throw in some really cool guide maps. Now, these are guide maps that people here in America can't easily get because they are from Tokyo Disneyland. They got the Tokyo Disneyland and Disney Sea maps in Japanese, and you have an English Tokyo Disney Resort overview map.
Wow, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I just want to thank Rob Alvey from Theme Park Review for getting these for us to give away.
Nice. Well, this week for our giveaway, we'd like to do a Twitter contest. We'd like you to help us spread the word about Attractions Magazine by telling the world why you love it.
To enter this week's giveaway, send a tweet with the hashtag AttractionsGiveaway and let everyone know why you watch.
Only one entry per person, and we need to see your tweet by the end of next Tuesday, April 22nd, 2014. One winner will be randomly chosen from all of the tweets we receive. Good luck. Oh, and you had something to say about public Twitter profiles.
Oh, yes. Well, you definitely want to make sure if you send a tweet with the hashtag AttractionsGiveaway, gotta make sure your Twitter is public. If it's private, we won't see the tweet, and thus you won't be entering the contest. So
Right.
just a heads up for that. Now, finally, we want to thank Mouse Fan Travel. Let them plan your next trip, whether by land or sea. For a free quote without obligation, visit mousefantravel.com.
And much thanks to Theme Park Connection, where you can sell, buy, and trade theme park items. Visit the showroom here in Orlando or online at themeparkconnection.com.
We're also thankful to Undercover Tourist, our recommended supplier of discount tickets to Orlando's attractions. For more information, visit undercovertourist.com.
Remember, you can watch a brand new episode of the show each week.
You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter right here.
Also, don't forget attractionsmagazine.com for news and videos throughout the week.
And of course, the magazine itself. Order our spring issue today for your full guide to Disney's new Magic Bands and Fast Pass Plus.
Which I finally got Magic Bands. So did today's show work for you even though we didn't have anything to talk about?
What are you talking about? We found plenty to talk about while we were talking about what we're going to talk about.
Say that 3 times fast?
No.
Okay, well, with that having been said, do you have anything else that you would like to talk about?
Well, yes, I do, Miss JeniLynn. I want to tell everyone what's going on this weekend.
Oh, then we should definitely do that because we still have some concerts going on.
Absolutely. On Saturday, you can see Kool and the Gang at Universal Studios for Mardi Gras.
Aren't they there every year?
Yeah, pretty much, but they can still jam.
Nice, nice. And don't forget that all weekend you can see the Grassroots at Epcot's Flower Power Concert Series.
Sha la 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 la, live for today.
Is that the Grassroots?
Yes.
Did you have to look that song up?
Yes.
Good job. Maybe we can add a Bank Sing segment too.
Yeah, let's not. I'd like our fans too much to subject them to that each week. In fact, see, that's the fans calling right now to tell me to shut up and stop singing.
Fair enough. Also, of course, this Sunday is Easter, and you can meet Mr. and Mrs. Bunny at the Magic Kingdom every day through Easter. And this weekend, they'll be part of a pre-parade through the park.
Very cool. I may just have to go and see that.
Because you like Easter bunnies so much?
No, I mean, I really may have to go see that when our boss tells me to go record it.
Oh, okay. So, on that note, should we call this episode done?
Sounds like a plan to me.
Excellent. Well, we hope you've enjoyed this episode, and please tune in again next week.
Until then, be sure to visit your local attractions, try something new, and stay safe. But most of all, have fun
and happy Easter.
Secret blooper of the week.
They're gutting the whole location and turning it into the Diagon Marketplace. I don't know what that... I just tripped on my own shoe.
Good job picking it.
Oh, thank you.
No. Which celebrates its 50th anniversary this year.
That's right, and I was on hand to
Have fun and happy Easter.
In your Easter bonnet,
With all your frills upon it,
you'll be the grandest lady at the Easter parade. Oh.